Oh hey guys, I just wanted to show you how, in my old simple fashion, I pop a coconut. Now sometimes you want to top watch coming in through the top here, because if it's got a sprout coming up, you nail it with the tip, you're going to break it off. Just like that, see? Don't want to really break that guy off, because then you're going to kill it, or you got to use it really fast. But if you leave that little top on, not only does it let you know it's alive, but if you have, like if you're selling at market like I do, it's guaranteed that it's not a sour nut. And one thing you gotta listen for, shake-a, shake-a, shake-a. This one's not shaking. I'm not sure if it's sprouting already or could be tall. Oh no, sprouting already. And see, I went and knocked that top off. Yeah, new sprout was just starting out the top. And you can see I came a little close to the top, so it's good to be careful. Unless you're just about to use them, and then it doesn't matter. There you go. And then when you're done with your pickaxe, drop it. God forbid you fell on that thing. Or if you are going to leave it up, you know, for the day, here's another coconut on top. Get something in the way so you can't accidentally fall on it. So, all right, I'm gonna go make this guy into cream. All right, so we got our coconut, and that's got not much water in it. Probably kind of fluffy inside because it was sprouting so well. So you gotta get the top off, and then usually if you've got the big ball on the inside, yep, just like that, it's gonna actually drop through the other side. And then go ahead and make sure there's no water in there. Yeah, that one's sucked up all the water. And now we gotta whack them. They're coming with the machete, but you're just hitting from the back. Ooh. That nut looks nasty. So that last one, even though it had a sprout on top, was gross on the inside. Good thing I noticed that and didn't sell it at market. So here's the other one I took, but it's got the shake-a shake. All right. So go ahead and we're gonna pop that in a bit. Make sure we get down to the inside of that. Sometimes I use something like a little something extended to poke down in. I might have to do it to this one just because, see, it's already got a ball forming. A little bit of new growth usually means there's a fluff ball behind it. But oh, this is going to break loose. Okay, got our hole. Alright, that's going to take a second. You can make a bigger hole or whatever. Alrighty. See, that's a pretty good amount of water from brown nut with the sprout on it. Sometimes you even get little drops of oil floating on the end, on the top of it. And personally, that's my favorite kind of water. The green water that people get, a lot of people are addicted to coconut water, but they all want that green water. And yeah, whatever for that. For me, I think it's roots. This stuff has more of that thickness and heaviness of milk. You know what I mean? Not coconut milk per se, but kind of like just that richness compared to the regular green coconut water with the jelly meat inside. It can be a little sweet sometimes, but no, this is more better by far. Now we got to break this bugger here. So I like to use my machete. There we go. Now At least that one's not gross. Beautiful. You see a little bit of nubbin of that growth in there. So, let's see. Tended to give you too much of a crotch shot. I'll just keep it real simple. I got my bowl propped up, my scraper. I'm just sitting on a bucket here, you know. Let's see. And I pull these little strands off, especially on the bottom one. Otherwise they kind of flick all your coconut meat all over the place. There we go. And then I like to break the edges first and go around and break that very right angle line from the crack, and then start working the nut itself. Now, if you're doing for fancy kind, where you only want, you know, the white, then you can stop about there and it'll just be prettier. When you're doing milk, I go all the way down to the brown. Because as my auntie used to say, well, you waste like that, you're going to starve someday. There you go. Pretty empty. Empty enough. Good enough for the chooks. Alright, and then I just use a small bowl and like a large sprouting bag, or if you're cheap about it, you can get those paint strainer bags from Ace Hardware. I don't really know either way about it. And then you're going to transfer your grindings. And try and do this without losing them all over the place. One-handed. And then you want to have some hot water going, because that's going to help pull some of the oils and richness out of this. So I think it's getting hot enough. If you don't want boiling, or you won't be able to do it for a while. Just a little bit, kind of wilt it, and then it's just enough to kind of mush into that hot water. And I'm going to be making soup and or coffee with this. And if you let it sit after the fact, all the cream will rise to the top and leave all that water and way below. But this helps pull a lot of that cream and oil out. Alright, let's see if this works. And you gotta squeeze that bugger. Wring them out. Alright, and that's coconut milk, huh? I go wash my hands, and if you need, you can always take this stuff and put it in your dryer and run it through like a pit bar and get your coconut oil out of it. But for now, I give it to the pigeons.